Okay, so I'm playing, of course, as you can see, Endless Space. This game has already been won. I've won with the Cravers. This is on very hard. I've won an economic victory. So you might be wondering why I'm doing this video. This video is about the achievements, and as you can see, there's lots of achievements in Endless Space, but there's also 11 hidden achievements which are not shown until they're unlocked. So I believe one of those achievements would be to conquer the entire galaxy. So even though this game has already been won, I'm thinking maybe there is such an achievement, and the Cravers being well, for the other factions, they're a nightmare of ever expanding frenzy. I think they're probably the best faction to do this with. Moreover, I didn't get the achievement with the Cravers of doing the supremacy victory, so now I'm short one achievement, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, play them again to get the achievement to for the supremacy win. Either way, so I'm going to be attempting to conquer the entire galaxy as quickly as possible with these Cravers, and as you will see in a moment, I already have a good chunk of the galaxy, so it shouldn't be that long or that hard. As for being hard, it won't be hard at all because, as I said, the game's already won. This is just a question of getting the achievement. I'm having some coffee at the same time. I hope the noise is not overwhelming the microphone. So we're going to wait a few seconds as this loads. There you go. So as you can see, I have a good chunk of the galaxy. This is a spiral, 8-arm spiral galaxy. I have 1, 2, 3 arms that are mine, and these, which look to be pink, which is the Harmonite, is actually mostly mine. I mean, most of these are a few turns away from being mine, and there are no Harmonite fleets left in the universe. So this is also mine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 arms. So it's over half the galaxy that's mine. I also already have a an ongoing war with the vultures, which are yellowish green, I guess. This color here. So I'm also sending ships elsewhere to other places and kicking butt over there as well, you know, because it's what Cravers do, right? So we just go places and kill everything in our way. So that's what I'm doing, just, you know, blocking or blockading quite a few vultures fleets here. So I have only one of mine, but as you can see, it's almost 20,000 in strength, and their strongest is 3,000 in this system. They're getting a 6,000, but you know, that's 1/3 of my stronger fleet here. These are all, no, these are not all invasion fleets. There's 3 of them that are actually fighter fleets, so we're going to send them here where you have some enemy fleets and just start destroying some fleets. Okay, so we'll start with the strongest one. Now at very hard, what I noticed is if you go like this at very hard, let's say you select something else, you go here and you select fight, it will take your top fleet, not the strongest, but the one that's on top. So you have to pick your fleet to choose your fight, because otherwise it'll pick your first fleet, which is you know, not necessarily the strongest. So I always choose a defensive formation, because I built some ships that I call bucklers. If they were bigger, I'd call them shields, but I keep them small so that they don't take a lot of command units, and they're basically just armor and defense ships with like 1 rocket each, just as first line of defense. So I'm gonna look. These guys are long range, melee, melee, melee. Anjka 5 is medium range and melee. Anjka 2 is medium range and melee. And the Valkyr is melee. So they have only this guy that's long range, so I'm not too afraid of their long range. So that means I'm gonna go adaptive strategy, which is my most aggressive. Then for their medium range, I'm gonna go a little bit less aggressive with the EMP. And then I usually finish with some repairs in case I get some scratches or dents in my ships. And of course, their fleet is destroyed. So there's 1, 2, 3 left, and I have 3 fleets left that are able to fight. So this is going to go well. So it's going to be basically the same setup. I'm going to look again. Long range, medium, melee, medium, melee, melee, medium. I wish this game had a summary for the fleet, like it's got a total power, but it should tell me how much damage it can do at melee, instead of looking at each of the ships. Melee, 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 melee. It's all melee except for some long range, some medium range, but not much. Okay, so I won't be too aggressive in the long range. I'll just go EMP and target locked and then repair again, and it should do it. Maybe I'll lose one. I didn't even lose a ship. So their last fleet is an invasion fleet, which is really no contest here. So I'm gonna go all out aggressive adaptive strategy both times, and then some repair just in case I get a scratch somewhere. And they're all gone. So I'll wait for their fleet here to come here and come visit. Actually, I can probably already send a fleet over there. I'm not at war with this faction here, the Greens, which are Hisho or Hisho, or I don't know how you call them. I'm not at war with them, but they're very aggressive, so I don't mind taking the lead and starting things against these people. Okay, so here I have one of those small shield ships that's solo. That's probably because, yes, I'm missing 1 unit here in this system. Small fleets, no contest for mine. Yes. Didn't I get the economic victory? Anyway, and here I have like each invasion fleet is also accompanied by a fighter fleet, just in case, which there won't be a lot of case because there's no Cravers at all in the entire universe. Not Cravers, but I mean Harmonites. So here I actually have 2. That's 1 too many. Well, they're probably all too many, but anyway. So I'm going to send these guys here. And these guys aren't even blockading, as you can see. For a system like this, it's not much of a system, right? I'm going to just invade it and take it over and be done with it, because this is not such a valuable system. Oh, it's got no population left. Just gonna build this thing to increase population since it's got a moon, and make it do science, and send all these ships back here because we're done with that. And oh, same thing with this 1 planet system, asteroids only. I don't know why I would spend time nicely conquering that. There's no need to be nice about it. It's Not worth much. I'm just gonna set it to make some science for me, and that's it. You're done. Yeah, no movement units. As you can see, my stronger combat fleet is almost 30,000 in strength, so that's not bad. So, next turn. Not bad. I won this in 200 turns. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, all of my systems are either all doing science conversion, some are doing gold conversion because they're so poor in dust, not gold, but dust, that they need the dust conversion to be positive for dust. But in general, I just go for science because my taxation rate is at 100%. Because the thing is, the cravers get approval. It's not telling me why the approval is so high, but they get approval out of military power, and I have lots of military power, so the approval is through the roof. I can tax 100%. Look at all my luxury, all my items. I have monopolies on all the strategics, and many of the luxuries I have monopolies on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that I don't. So basically, even though I have 0 trade routes, you know, this is pretty much won already, and we have a system that's being invaded or something. Quadus is right here. Okay, and it's got a fleet of very scary 77 combat power. So, wow, all these guys, they can't even fight this tiny little thing. So I'm not gonna disband this. I'm just gonna have a combat fleet here. That's gonna take care of this. This is gonna go there as well. Oh, I have a system that's not doing anything. So this is a freshly conquered system. Look at all these things here. Anomalies reducing everything. What? Okay, this one is not. So I'm just gonna pay for these. Oh, these are already and I'm gonna colonize this thing too. Adaptive taxation revenues, and these are all things I need. I want. Okay, and this is strategical rock. Oh, okay, this is from the Harmonites. I'm getting more strategical rock gives you double the production of strategic resources, but I really don't need them. As I said before, I have tons of everything. So arid goes well with money, so this is going to be a money thing. Arid money. Tundra is production, manufacturing. This is not colonized right yet. Tundra is what? Oh yeah, Tundra goes well with manufacturing. Wait. Tundra, yes. Arid goes well with money. So I'm changing the planet makeups to get as much bonus as possible out of the production for each. So yeah, that's about it for now. I'm going to be doing this, and then careful sweeping. Yes, we got 4 moons. We're going to do this. Xenotourism. Terran, jungle, ocean, arid, tundra. Tundra, arid, yes, this is worth it. Extreme options, see, I'm not doing trading, but it's got minus 15% upkeep right there. And yeah, this is costing a bit of upkeep, so that's going to save me some money. This is always good, +2 everything. And finally, I'm going to turn it into, make me some science. Wow, so all this is going to take 1 turn because it's producing a heck of a lot of industry. Dang. Okay, so we got a fight on our hands somewhere. Where is this? At Muses. Muses I got only one fleet. And it's a small thing, okay? So I'm gonna send this over there to regroup later. Oh, also have another fleet that just came in here. Well, anyway, so these guys